Hello chat, I hope you're having a good day today. It is 2 PM in the afternoon. Time to yap a little bit. Hope you're having a good one. I hope the start of the week has treated you well. Unfortunately, I can't PF today. And I'm sad about it. I'm so sad about it. I want to PF. I've got the demons in my eyes. I want to go into the party finder. I want to go do Deep Blue and Red Hot, but I can't. So mad. Right, should we go over to mainstream? I can't even PF until I think Friday. I think Friday is when I can PF. Let me check. Yes, I have raid on Thursday, and I've muscled my way into being in the first split group, so at least I can stream PF on Friday. But until then, we will have to do not PF. Although, every downside has an upside. Apparently I get loot this week. Apparently I get, I think I get legs. And I don't remember which one. I get either gloves or feet. I don't remember which one. And I get an accessory. I don't remember which of gloves or feet or which accessory. But I know that I get legs and those two things. So I'm getting like 3 pieces of loot. And that's exciting. Pogging about that. Loot on week 2? Holy! What a good time to be alive. Hello, Hunter. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good one. Hope you're doing well. I know it probably sounds boring on paper. I just kind of want to chill and yap a bit today. Maybe we'll do some roulettes and some Unreal or something. Probably just sit around and chat for a couple of hours. And then I'll figure something out to do in FF for the rest of the week. Maybe we will resuscitate Large Rod and finish his story. That's a possibility. But today I just kind of want to yap for a bit and hang out. I've been working on the heavyweight discussion video off stream. And that'll probably be out like Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know. Thoughts on Idyllic Dream being the best Savage mechanic we had in 5 years. Fru died, so Idyllic Dream could run. It is what it is. That's like for sure a ripped out Fru mechanic, right? What a fucking cool mechanic though. What healer are you playing? You've been enjoying it? He was watching Pluribus. Yo, Pluribus is so good, man. I've seen people say that it's slow and therefore boring, and to that I have to say, Blood, I have ADHD and I don't struggle with it. Sounds like a skill issue. Sounds like a skill issue to me. It's like so interesting, even though it's slow-paced. It's a lot like Better Call Saul, right? Better Call Saul is also really slow-paced, and it's, like, very attention-driven. Like, it's... I don't know how to describe... I'm not a fucking TV show explainer, okay? I'm not good at describing TV shows, but it's very, like, detail-oriented, you know? Like, it spends a lot of time showing these really mundane scenes, but it uses them to, like, immerse you in the world and give you a sense of place. It's cool. Yeah, I fucking love Idyllic Dream. P2, P12, P2 is like fucking S tier Savage fight just because of Idyllic Dream. The rest is fun to do as well, but Idyllic Dream is so good that it deserves a fucking S tier. Stayed up all night until 10 AM today to get a P12, P2 clear, and you got a 0.5% in rage. That's rough. It's like, it'll be easy this week with more gear, at least. If it's any consolation, I know it fucking sucks to miss week 1, but if it's any consolation, it'll be so easy fucking this week. It'll be so free. Should we run Oh, I need to cap tomes. I need to cap tomes. No! Ugh. Another week on the grinder. This is the worst part of a new Savage release. Having to cap tomes for like 4 weeks. Wait, I've just realized something. This week I'm done. I'm done this week. Because, so, I'm getting White Mage Bis, right? Because, Jesus fucking Christ, I don't enjoy playing Astro outside of prog. I do not enjoy playing Astro outside of prog. So I need an earring for White Mage. And then I'm done. How are you holding up, Ilon? Are you having a Menti B because you can't PF? I saw that you were PFing like all night last night. Well, until you went. Are you hankering to level up a third ult so that you can PF more? I feel that's something you might do. You are? Oh, for fuck's sake. I had a feeling you might. Ilon's a PF demon at this point. He was a PF demon last year. You know the fucked up thing? So I stream this game, right? So obviously oh my god, I'm stupid. So obviously I probably play it more than the average person, even though to be fair, I only log in like 5 days a week for a couple of hours. And I'm pretty sure that when Cruiserweight came out, he PF'd probably twice as much as I did. That's how much he was goblining. I've missed one. We'll just EQ. It's whatever. Felt like M11S was more of a struggle than PF than 12. I believe it. So P12 door boss is really easy, right? Like really easy. And I mean that's okay. And P2 is also like kind of lenient when it comes to execution. It's a knowledge fight. And the knowledge is really cool, but it's not like super high execution check to actually do. Whereas 11 is an execution fight, and PF sucks at execution. That's like PF's weakness. They're not good at execution. You kidding me? Ooh, I want this one. Yo, streakers, let's go. I think if you can kill 11, like, I think 12 will take less time than 11. I don't think 11 is harder than 12, but I think PF just... Oops. I think PF struggles really hard with execution. Can I hit? Oh, I can. Move that away. Move that away. Thank you. I want to hit the boss. Yeah, I've done some PF off stream of 11. And Jesus, it's rough out there, huh? It's fucking rough out there. You can join in rage parties and they still can't do the first mechanic. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that in PF, if you join clear parties of 11, a pull that gets past the tornadoes at like 60% or 50% boss HP, 60 I think, one of those that gets to that point without deaths is like a crazy good PF, which is fucking wild. It's like a crazy good PF. You're like, wow, what a good party finder. Oh, I can't wait to maybe clear the fight. We'll hit Damnation. Why not? Treat ourselves. I like the tier a lot. You know the thing I like the most about this raid tier, actually? I've been thinking about it for the video, so now I've had time to think. I have an opinion. That sounds so fucking stupid, but you know what I mean. Now that I've had time to think, all of the fights are designed completely differently. They all train and trial like different skills, and they all feel really different. You don't have like two fights that feel the same. M9 is like it's like solo mechanics, the raid, right? There's like almost nothing that requires interaction with the party. Most of it is just solo mechanics. Don't get hit by stupid stuff with like one or two simple light party stacks or pairs and stuff like that. Which is not the way that first turns are normally designed. And it's not the way that Savage is normally designed. It's normally like EX trial stuff. So I think it's interesting that it's a Savage, but it's also got the, like, it's kind of chaotic. It has like a Honeybee Lovely phase and everything. And then 2 is a very standard FF fight design-wise, but with very experimental DPS optimization from like the short cleave things, right? And then you get 3, which is like a very fundamental execution check. And it's kind of what you expect from a third turn. So you have like a second turn, which is not really an execution fight, but it's more of a puzzle fight with a lot of choice and interesting cleave. And then you get like the standard execution fight for 3. And then 4, honestly, I think the first fight of 4 is just trios. And it's pretty easy to do as a result because the trios are not super complex. I have no idea how to get uptime on that. I have not done this dungeon enough. And then Idyllic Dream is just very unique. Like the first half is a midpoint between puzzle and execution, but then you have Idyllic Dream, which is just a very unique memory mechanic that FF14 has never really implemented in this style before. So I'd say that it kind of stands on its own as its own thing. It's very cool. I like that every fight feels like it's different, and it feels like it challenges different skills. What's your favorite mechanic in the tier? I think everyone is just going to say Idyllic Dream. Because okay. I've been around this game for a long time, right? And there's a lot of mechanics where you can just go, oh, this is just X but Y, you know? You can say that about a lot of stuff in this game. This is just X but Y. This is just Y but Z. Oh, this is Y but they added Z. You know, like, you can just say this about a lot of mechanics in the game. Idyllic Dream was one of the mechanics that made me go, whoa, that's so fucking cool. Because it's new. They've done the concept of a memory mechanic before, but they've never implemented it in any way close to the way that they implemented it this time. And never to the scale that they implemented it this time either. It's cool. It's really fucking cool. But I think if we're not talking about Idyllic Dream, probably, you know, the trio in the middle of Red Hot and Deep Blue, where you have both of them jumping around all over the place and you have to choose how you fuck your own arena up. I think that one's interesting as well because there's so many different ways to handle it. Yeah, snaking, I guess. I'll trust you that that's the name. We got a heal coming up. We'll just stand in it. You wish the idyllic cast at the end was just Enrage? I mean, everything after the idyllic cast at the end is just filler, right? The idyllic cast at the end, after that, it's just Tank Buster, raid wide, Enrage. So yeah, it's kind of superfluous. It's not, like, interesting. I actually think there's a reason that they do stuff like that, though. I think the reason that they always make design decisions like that, where they always end the fight with just raid wides or a long Enrage cast, is because... This should be fine, right? Is because they want players to have a moment where they're focusing purely on the Enrage, and people get to have that cool nerd scream when they get through, without, like, having their attention diverted by, did we get through? Did we get through? Oh, the fight's over. They have, like, that moment of full focus where they're only thinking about them or him, you know? I think that's why there's always filler at the end of fights. And there probably always should be. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, obviously this is an issue they've run into before, right? Where fights become skipped. A12S is probably the best example, the oldest example. And it is a countermeasure to prevent that as well. Oh. You can tell I haven't done this dungeon much, can't you? I was like, he's not leaving. What the fuck? I not just... Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, buddy. Sick. How friendly do you think this tier would be for new people to Savage? Actually pretty friendly. If you want to start, M9 is a really simple entry to Savage, actually. M11 honestly is kind of what you'd expect from a third turn. High execution requirement, not much learning. I think honestly it's okay. It's just 11 has more of a check than most 11 turns. That's about it. But I think that 9 is a really, really comfortable entry to Savage. And I think that 10 is not particularly more difficult than other Savages either. I think 10 is easier than 6, put it that way. I think 6 ad phase is harder than anything in 10. There are ways around that problem that aren't generic HP bloat. I wouldn't say it's HP bloat as such. I'd say it's just a standard pacing Square Enix follow. They used to do other things, right? Like in Stormblood, where they used to try to avoid issues by looping the fight, the last mechanic of the fight. People didn't like that. I didn't like that either. And now they go into the finish the fight on spectacle instead of on major mechanic for the same reason. And I think it's something that people haven't complained about, so they stick with it, right? I think if we think about it, every fight has that, right? Which is why at the end of M9 we get the Sanguine Scratch, which is a normal mode dungeon mechanic. Fucking normal mode dungeon mechanic, Pepper laugh. Oh, I want to go in so bad. You think this tier is harder than last? I think this tier is overall harder than last, but it's like... I think the first half is easier and the second half is harder. I think M9 and M10 are both easier than M5 and M6, but 11 and 12 are both harder than 7 and 8. If we're like talking solely about difficulty. Mainly because 7 versus 11, 11 doesn't have anything that's tough to understand in it. But I think this is by virtue of the fact that they scaled the tuning for having extra gear, and I don't think it's overtuned, to make it clear, but they probably put it slightly on the stricter side. I think the execution requirement of 11 for people who are not super optimized makes it a tight check, and third turns are always execution fights. So you get this annoying situation for Party Finder where people will die early in the fight, but you'll limp along up until like 11 minutes in or whenever the hell enrages, and then you wipe and it leads to player frustration, right? Because there are very few body checks in fights like that. I think it's fine. I think it's just PF is probably going to struggle with it this week as well, and it won't be until next week or the week after where people have enough gear that they have the cushion to be able to have like 4 or 5 deaths and be fine. I think 12p1 is overtuned if you don't have gear. I wouldn't be able to say because I've only done 12 in a static. But I can say I think we killed 12p1 like 30 seconds before Enrage week 1. So at least pure numbers, assuming that your group has the pieces of gear from 9, 10, and 11 throughout the group somewhere, it is definitely lenient. We cleared M9 faster than Doom Train. I'm trying to think, did we? Doom Train took us an hour. I think, well, we killed M9 in a lockout, but I don't know if it was in an hour. But it is pretty easy. How was your prog renown? Sorry, I'm just reading up now. I was yapping and I got distracted. It was fun. It was fun. It was a fun prog. We killed late day 2. Was chill, had a good time. I liked the fights. It's a tier that I'm excited to go and play more White Mage in as a dented head White Mage enjoyer. I actually kind of like this paradigm, you know. So I play Astro in prog now, right? And truth be told, I don't really like Astro. Like, it's fine. I think it's like it's a strong job, but it's not a job that I particularly enjoy. So I like going into PF after we clear and getting to play White Mage, which I enjoy way more. And I think this is going to be a good White Mage tier. I did hear that they basically saw M9 Enrage first pull, which is wild. I think I don't remember where we got to first pull. We one-shot the first mechanic at least, because the first mechanic was exactly what we expected it to be on Savage. We actually expected it to be harder. So we had practiced that mechanic literally 1-for-1. And then the tools... So actually, we kind of expected almost the entire fight thinking about it, right? If we go through... Let me bring up a POV real quick of the clear. I'll tell you what we predicted for the fights. I bring up my clear. Give myself a view. I'm not watching anyone else. I'll give myself a view. 1 minute. So, I'll tell you what the... this was before we went into Savage, our normal mode predictions for each mechanic, right? So this mechanic, we expected it to work exactly how it did, pretty much, right? So you see these bat debuffs? I am saying that we are not the source of this, but these things do go around and are shared in Discord servers, and we did see them. We knew that these debuffs existed. They were data mined. Everyone's seen them before the fight came out. We assumed that these debuffs meant that you would be a bat. Either you would transform into a bat, or you would be acting as a bat for this mechanic. So we knew this was coming. When we practiced before prog, we knew that there are 10 entry points. You get 2, then 3, then 5 entry points. So we were like, okay, we're gonna set up a spread and an order. So you'll hear Taco saying on the first clear, I think melee tank ranged, and you'll have people like dipping in straight away. We basically planned for this, so we got this 1-to-1. We kind of expected other stuff as well, but nothing else came with it. And then this phase, so in normal mode, she jumps to the sides, right? You'll notice in normal mode that she jumps to the sides and she does fucking nothing. Like, she's just sitting there. She's just role-playing. She'll go over to here, she'll RP a bit, and then she'll fly down here, and she'll RP a bit more. We were like, she's definitely going to do something there, right? She's going to telegraph. We thought it would be, like, spreads, pairs, and stacks. But what she does instead is just front-back, so we got that instantly. And this is just normal mode. Like, this here is literally, this is just normal mode. So all of this we knew immediately. So funnily enough, for aetherletting, let me see if I can find it. The strat that we had coming into this fight as our plan is almost 1-for-1 what PF is doing. But it was just a bit off, so we didn't do it on the kill. Let me see if I can find an image. I'll show you if we've still got it. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let me bring it over. 1 sec. This strat image was made before Savage released. I just want to make it clear. This was made before Savage released. This was our plan going into this mechanic based on normal mode. Curious. I wonder what strat that looks like. But because the AoEs were bigger, we were like, it's like too precise to get it to work, and we didn't have like a clear indication of exactly where to stand, so we didn't do that in prog in the end. That's not what we did in the end. You'll see. I can play it. I can show you what we did. We just dropped 1 in each pizza slice and then dodge AoEs forehead. And it was fine because we didn't want to figure out the exact standing spots. So that was fine. But we came so close to predicting the good strat immediately. This is just repeats. Then you're halfway through the fight. So in prep, we actually thought this phase would be a little bit different. This phase is easier than what we thought. There's 8 squares. We assumed that there would need to be one player assigned to each square, and there would be single player jails, tank buster jails, and group jails. Towers, not jails. And you would have to like do a spread towers, and then pair towers, and then tank towers, and then like that's what we thought would happen whilst all the tools are going around. That's what we thought. So it turns out this is actually easier than what we predicted. This we didn't know was happening. This one we didn't predict at all. This was a mechanic we actually had to think about and learn. And this one too. So like the first half of the fight we basically almost entirely predicted, and the second half we didn't. So I guess what I'm saying is I can see how Lucrezia got to Enrage first pull, because a lot of what happened in Savage was like a logical progression from normal mode, at least for the first half of the fight. You thought it was going to be Hell in a Cell during ads? Yes, exactly. What happens in Hell in a Cell, we thought was going to happen during the ads phase, like during the tank tower phase. We thought those two things would be combined, but they weren't. But yeah, I can totally understand how they hit Enrage first pull. Although you have to gamer it to get there. we did not get that far. I think it took us like, I don't know, just over an hour, maybe like something like that to kill. You'll have a long time to wait for Arcadian Ultimate, I'll tell you that. Shall we do like a normal raid roulette on Viper? I don't know how to play Viper. It'll be fun. I think it took us 10 pulls to clear. Sounds about right. I think our main issue was we had to spend a couple of pulls actually figuring out the second half, because I think we missed, if I remember rightly, I haven't watched the VODs back yet for 9. I think we misread something near the end. It might have been ultrasonic spread and amp. We didn't know there were variations, so we didn't like react to it or something. Can't remember. Yeah, I think it was the amp and the spread. We didn't know there was a second pattern. For whatever reason, I don't remember. The wood, it's watching, you know. Fucking hell, that's creepy. I'm so excited for PF. What a fun tier. What a fun raid tier. What a fun tier. I'm so excited. I don't remember. I'll be watching back the VODs at some point anyway, so... You like this tier, you don't like PF? That happens. I think it's easy to get frustrated with PF when your clear is riding on it. When you're just there for fun, it's much easier to just have a chill time with it. I think the 11 predictions were really good as well. 9 and 11 were both like really predictable. in terms of how Savage went from normal. 10 and 12 we got a lot more wrong. To be fair, I don't think we heavily predicted 12 because we knew it would be so different from normal that it wasn't really worth it. I think 10 our predictions were off, but 9 and 11 they were like pretty on, actually. Pretty on point. To be fair, we did predict Cruel Coil almost 1-for-1. Cruel Coil is actually way less imaginative than I expected it to be. I think that was the main mechanic in 12 that we predicted very well. Although we didn't expect it would literally just be Looper. Like, if you were to give somebody a Looper strat and just change the words of Tether and Tower for M12, they could probably execute it. It's like the same strat. It's the same mechanic. We didn't expect that, but we knew that you would be leaving periodically, probably in pairs. We also anticipated that you might have to run back inside, because you can do that pretty easily. Not top again, man. Can you imagine if they had more top weapons? Next expansion, and I have to go back in the mines to get like 2 more totems. I haven't done top in so long, I don't remember how to do it. I think it's been like 2 years since I did top. One thing I noticed, by the way, I'd need to double check this, but I'm really confident this is true. At the end of M11, the guys who do the prey baits, they cannot get the tether. Because I was one of the guys who, with a high level of consistency, did the prey baits, right? And I'm like 99.9% sure you cannot get the tether. So you could probably fix who does like the 4-way and 2-way baits based on that, rather than 10 striking it. That would probably make it a bit easier for PF. Tethers go on tower players. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Which would mean that you don't have to 10 strike it in the middle. Is it 1 tether for each tower? So a random player in each tower gets a tether? Because that's what I kind of noticed. Is that true? Yeah, okay. Which means in the middle you don't need to 10 strike it. You can just have a rule. And everybody knows exactly where they're going with no body language. Okay, I don't know how to play this job. Sorry in advance. Don't know how to play this job. Don't know how to play it. Okay, I need to use a Vice Winder, because otherwise I will forget another cat. Okay, 2s are up, so I should do this. And you want to... I'm assuming you want to double reawaken in buffs? You're right, this job is really easy. Okay, we'll do 1 GCD and then enter 2 straight away. Like, I'm probably doing something wrong, but it's pretty easy to execute. I feel like you probably don't end up using Vicewinder inside of buffs outside the first one, right? Maybe just the last 6. You're probably aiming to double reawaken in buffs, right? Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum. Boom 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 boom.
Is there no limit to his regenerative capacity?
Oh. I don't want it. I don't want it. Ah, fuck. We rolled a 5, Pepe hands. Lock in. I can tell you that for me at least, whenever I see a PF that's either checking passports or will kick after X mistakes, I always want to join. And that's because I'm a demon and my attitude is that if it's gonna be funny, I want to see it. So those PFs are probably the ones you don't want to join if you actually want to clear. Oh my lord. How many buttons do I even have at level 50? 6 buttons?! And one of them's my gap closer! Okay. I kind of want this glamour. This glamour's cute. Maybe, am I going to have to shill? I have to give SE money. I don't even have the OGCD. They don't even give you the OGCD on your combo. Why live? I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left. Hi Taco, how's it going? How are you handling not being able to enter the mines? I hope morale is still strong. Doobie doobie doo 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 doo. Bacco Buddha's Baba. Oh wait. Yeah. Wait. I wish Viper shared gear with Dragoon. I like Dragoon and I kind of want to play Viper. I wish you could gear both at the same time. Rather than having the forgotten melee Reaper geared as a secondary. Are you kidding me? blood. I'm just trying to hit. You forgot Reaper existed till now. Yeah, me too. So, like, before prog, I was streaming. And my brain must be rotted because there was a period of time where I sat there for like a minute straight going, what's the 6th melee? There's Samurai and Monk and Dragoon and Viper. And I was like going through the list and I couldn't figure out what the 6th one was, and it was fucking Reaper. I couldn't figure it out. There we go. Let's put arm's length up. Let's get a 1 minute arm's length. There we go. I'm helping. Don't worry. 30-second arm's length. You love to see it. 2-minute bloodbath. 50-second true north. Excellent. Where is the ethereal tail? Here. The tank does not know that he is supposed to be taking those towers, huh? I think Reaper could use a bit of love, yeah. The problem is it just doesn't really feel strong in almost any archetype of FF14 right now. The only argument you could really make for it is that it is a very heavily gauge-based melee, which means that it's pretty useful in ultimate final phases. I think that's probably it. That's probably all I could give it. That's like all it has. Otherwise, just play another. Well, not just play another melee, but like every other melee is usually going to have a moment of glory that is better than Reaper's. Reaper does really well in M11S. How come? I haven't thought about it. You mean like because of the disconnection? Is there a reason why Sage has a lot less clears for 11 and 12 compared to Scholar? Scholar has a much higher ceiling of strength as a job. And obviously not all, but a large percentage of week 1 clears will be static groups, and most static groups will run the job that has the higher ceiling, which is Scholar. Sage is still going to be good for PF, especially in a couple of weeks, but in general, when you see early clears of content, you will see a higher rate of Scholars because the job is just stronger in prog with an organized group. That's not to say Sage is weak, although my argument would be that Sage could use 1 or 2 little bits and pieces to make it feel like an equally good choice in different ways. But that's why you'll see more Scholar clears than Sage. Okay, what should we queue for next? I'm probably not going to stream for super long today as a heads up. I just want to yap for a bit. Yeah, I also think White Mage is better in PF than Astro in general. Because I would say 95% of the time, the DPS that you have in PF are not getting full value out of your cards anyway. You know? You need an expert roulette. I have done my expert roulette, unfortunately. It is done. What should we play Alliance on? Picto. Yeah, invite me, Taka, if you're here. I'm in. I'm up. You think reset just happened? Oh, did it? I'd be down after this alliance then. Shit, you right. Do I want to play Picto or should we go Black Mage? No. Dragoon. Yeah. I noticed that. So I did an Astro run on 9 the other day, right? And what I noticed was that half of the raid buffs were delayed like 10 seconds. So I was like playing cards and div into nothing for half the duration. I was like, in situations like that, White Mage is doing more damage. Like if Astro doesn't get to, if Astro doesn't have the raid buffs line up with them, White Mage is doing more damage. Like simple as, you know. You need like a really optimized group for Astro to be pulling ahead. I say really optimized. You need to press all of your cooldowns on time and also do your rotation correctly. You know, I don't know if that counts as super optimized, but so that's why well, aside from fun, that's why I much prefer White Mage in PF to Astro. It's like the fine I'll do it myself guy. Oh my god, I don't remember this. Shit. Yeah, this is. I'm pretty sure this has the math one. Guys, what's a prime number? 1 and 3 are prime numbers. Oh my god, I misclicked. I meant to click that. One is not a prime number. Well, is it actually not? Can't 1 divide by 1 in itself? Are you making that up? I mean, 1 in itself, surely if 1 is itself, it counts as 1 in itself. Is the and important, or are the two factors important? Either way, 3. Prime number needs to be divisible by a set of new numbers. Okay, math goblins, I see you. Yeah, leave one alone. One can be whatever it wants to be. Bro, this is all new to me. Oh, that's what Metro North is. Okay. How about asking for a Math Guy Ultimate? No, you can't ask for a Math Guy Ultimate because I won't be able to do it. I'm not smart enough. Are we supposed to kill these? Yes. For fuck's sake. Why am I the only guy there? Swag! You tried it yesterday for the first time? It was actually fun. Yo, let's fucking go. You love to see that. Did you do M9? See, luckily my group has math guys, so I'm sure if there was an ultimate with heavy mathematical knowledge required, it would be good because they would be able to solve it and tell me what to do. But I can tell you right now that I would certainly not be one of the guys solving it, and I would say, look, just give me simple instructions, I can follow those. And that would be how it would play out. Math is a personal mechanic. No, 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 no. Don't make me leave. No. I don't want it. I passed my maths GCSE. That's about all I can say about it. Got to the second ad phase. Yo, let's go. You're like over halfway through the fight. That's a clear coming soon. Boom, boom. I think one thing that happens to a lot of people who have not like done Savage or Ultimate Raiding in this game before is they make it out in their heads to be like harder than it is and like out of grasp, you know? Like I think a lot of people like play up how difficult and challenging it is to become like this unattainable task, and then it becomes a thing that limits them being able to like try, you know? But I think that once you've tried it for a while and you've gotten like a level of comfortability with it, like, yeah, the fights can be hard, but they're never like unsurpassable hard. You know, it's like learning any new skill. You're going to stumble and fall at some point, but there will always be like a way to learn it that will work with your learning style. 100%. And I don't think the fights are difficult enough that they like are literally just not doable for a person, you know? Top no AM in PF. Top no AM would be tough in PF, yeah. I think it would be doable with a system of macros, but it would require somebody in the group to step up a little bit. Because you could do manual marking with no problem.
I do not care what they do. I'm the warrior.
Where's he
know
gone?
my class,
Blood.
and I will see what I can do
Haiku.
and what I cannot do.
Thank you very much for the resub.
100 just subscribed.
I hope
for
you are doing
39
good.
months. Rah.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I unfortunately cannot PF today, so here we are. How have I misaligned my stuff this badly? I'm gonna wait for Litany to use the rest.
I do not care what they do. I'm the warrior. I know my class, and I will see what I can do and what I cannot do.
033
It's
just
true.
subscribed.
He will see what he cannot do and what he cannot do. Yo. Is it Zero the H3 or is it Zeroth? Which one is it? I'm really sorry so that I say it right. But thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. Wait. No, I want to cleave. No, I want to cleave. The Zero's fine. Yo, Zero, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. You want to split them up? You want to pull them apart? You want to give them a movement? Ah, there we go. No! Bring him back! These guys can actually do the mechanics. That's crazy. Bring back Disable from Heaven's Ward Astro. I'm just saying. And for someone telling you that your pronoun is not him because you're not him, nah. Regardless of pronoun, everybody knows that you're him. Never let the ops win. Bum, bum, bum. even a her or a they can be him in the right circumstances. Is this the maths boss? Hardest boss in the game. Waken up. There we go. Is that it? Is there anything else here? Oh yeah, more golems. Got it. I think we can stack them, right? I don't remember how this fight works. Like, there's a full-on realistic chance that I just int this fight. I haven't done it for, like, probably 4 years. I know it has prime numbers in it. I don't know what else it asks you to do. I don't remember. Ow! I'm pretty sure this is out. Let's just assume this is a raid wide. It was a raid wide. Oh, it's time. I'm in danger. So does standing in the tower add? Because I'm 2. Yeah, adds it. Okay. Oh my god. Can you believe that? I added 2 plus 1. You know what? Maybe we can do a Maths Ultimate. Maybe I'm ready. Math Lighthouse normal, what's 1 plus 2? Yeah. Hey, I'll have you know, there was also a 3 plus 2. Not just as simple as 1 plus 2. Bum, 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 bum. Doobie-doo-boo. No, don't let him do it. You can't expect me to add more numbers. It's not fair of you. I will not increase difficulty. It's crazy. For beating the math boss, I received 25 tomestones of mathematics. We're pogging. Bum. Boom, 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 boom.
Your suffering is not yet over.
I don't remember the mechanics of this fight either. Oh, it's plus and minus and up and down, right? And you want to stay down. Yeah. We're losing them! He's shaking the very foundation of creation.
Your suffering is not yet over.
Isn't this just a cleave? No, it's a buster. Okay. Good thing I fainted. You're welcome for the feint.
I do not care what they do. I'm the
Yo,
warrior.
what's up,
I
Tom
know
Dob?
my
Thank you
class,
very much for the
and I will
prime. Thank
see
you.
what I can
That
do and
is
what I
a
cannot
very
do.
kind thing to do. I appreciate it. Thank you very
Just
much.
subscribed with Prime.
Do I have to kill the Wind Azers? Remember.
Your suffering is not yet over.
So, I have a question for lore enthusiasts. Why does Yasmat just sound like a bloke when he's clearly a weird glowy dragon? Why does he just sound like he comes from fucking Crew? What's going on? Because he's just a, I mean, now I don't meet many blokes that look like that. I'll put it that way. So, are we going to split them? Somebody turned into him. So you're saying he kept the fucking Jonathan from Crew's larynx, but he got Dragon everything else? Because you would have thought that he would have like new vocal cords. I don't know, I'm not sure I'm buying it. I actually don't have these. Wait, there's a housing item now? Is that new? Is it worth any money? It's untradeable? Oh. Well, sorry if I yoinked it off someone who might have wanted it. My bee. My bad. Oh, they added it when the new Tactics game came out. That's cool. Oh. UI for Party Taco. Does anybody want to do another expert? I might as well. Get closer to cap. I want chaos though, not light. You need tomes? I'll put up a PF. No password or anything. Just... sure. There's a PF up. I'm gonna play Black Mage. I'll leave it up for like 2 or 3 minutes and then we'll just queue with however many we have. Ba ba da ba da bum 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 bum. You be dumb. I wonder what we'll do for the rest of the week. Yeah, I think we'll do fishing for the next 2 days, I think. I'll probably hustle and cap tomestones today, and then... Well, we'll cap tomestones off PF, actually. Then Friday I can go back into the PF mines. I'm excited for that. Yeah, I think we'll continue Large Rod tomorrow. Let me check something, actually. Okay. Good. Okay, I'm gonna keep. Let us go, fellow expert rouletters. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum. I don't know if I've got it in me to prep a third alt for PF, you know. I really don't. But it could be fun. Maybe I'll sort my NA character finally. I've been meaning to do that. Maybe we can see how the other half lives. I do have an NA character in Endwalker. Yeah, but okay, so you know sometimes the idea of something just makes you feel a little bit physically ill. The idea of playing through the story all over again makes me feel a bit physically sick. I've played through the Dawn Trail story 3 times for characters, and 3 times is enough. We use old food. I've still got 200 mate cookies to use. Although one of them I can't use for PF on stream. For reasons. I should be able to do this, right? Oh, no. I'm supposed to do B4, not B2. Yeah. I'm supposed to freeze, sorry. ERP character? No. If you were paying... If you were around and you were paying close attention during Cruiserweight, you'll probably know what the character is. But I can't talk about it at the moment. It all will become clear in time. You know, Ku, I was thinking about this the other day, actually. You might be happy. I think I've decided I'm going to play through the rest post-game ARR and Heavensward MSQ this patch sometime. I think I've reached that conclusion. I've been kind of fiending for it, actually. It won't be on... You won't find any hints on stream either. But you will find hints in the Discord. I think I got outed a bit for what I was doing. Basically, I have a cool video idea that I was originally working on in Cruiserweight. But unfortunately, I couldn't make it work in Cruiserweight for reasons that would be included in the video. But I can do it for Heavyweight, and I can't do it on stream. That's it. Ba-dum bum bum bum. Ba-da-dum dum 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 da-dum dum dum dum. I think we get a full fire cycle off. He's still got like 10%. And then we're just going to dump Xenos until he dies here.
Oh, you've overburdened the system. No matter, it served its purpose.
Bum 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 ba-dum ba-da-dum ba-da-bum bum 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 bum. I think we'll target this guy. Black Mage is so satisfying, actually, even nowadays. gonna be here, right? Here's where I'm gonna stand.
Criminals may run, but they cannot escape.
Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this game! Kill me! No comment. Ah! Oh, kill me in real life. Kill. Oh my fucking god. I can't believe it. Fucking kill me. Ah! Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. No. Ah! Oh my fucking god. That was bad. I don't know why the demons took over. I was like, no, I have to move. Oh no, I have to move. I did not have to move. Oh, what an idiot. What a fool. Are you kidding me? And then this? That's rough, man. It's okay. The weakness is gone, which means it never existed. I didn't die in a dungeon. I didn't die in a dungeon. It didn't happen. Ah! Oh, that's so silly.
Will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom.
It's okay. These things happen, he says to himself, coughing. This is a normal sequence of events. These things happen to everyone. I'm sure everybody has died in their expert roulette dungeon this week. These things happen to everyone. If I had made the dungeon guide, then maybe I wouldn't have fucked it up. That's all I'm saying.
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. Countless lives
Bum 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 bum.
war swells in scope and intensity.
Can I just stay here? I can, right?
The bombs rain down without pause or mercy.
Bum 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 bum.
Every blinding flash.
Can I not just go here? This is a spot, right? Yeah.
Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
Bum bum bum. My god, guys, we're one-shotting the boss. Truly gaming. Okay, so do I do this and then back into fire for a despair to finish the fight? I've decided that was a smart finisher. I don't know if somebody who actually knows what they're doing on Black Mage would agree, but I've decided that was a smart finisher. TY for the party gamers. Sorry for griefing. My bad. Wait, does this mean I can do trial? I can do normal raid roulette again? Oh, it does. We'll do normal raid roulette again. What should we play? Should we play some more Viper? The hardest job in the game. A little bit more Viper. Do it as Reaper. Okay. Yeah, finally my prog point is up to the most recent dungeon. I made it through Meso Terminal. Now I'm progging the new one. You know what I heard on what I saw on Twitter the other day, and it was actually a really good point. You know that game they announced at the end of the Game Awards? That like how do I even describe it? The shooter game with like horses and stuff. Isn't that game supposed to be coming out in like a week or two? And they've gone dead silent since they got a very negative reception at the end of the Game Awards. Imagine spending like $1 million for an ad to wrap up the Game Awards. And everybody says that your game looks boring, and then you're just like, okay, I'm gonna leave. That game's supposed to be out in like a week or two. And they have said nothing. They are staying silent. There is no way that game comes out in a week. I mean, for me at least, I won't be playing it anyway, but not my thing. You would have thought if you have the kind of big bucks to spend, hundreds of thousands, probably close to $1 million, to have your trailer be the ad at the end of the Game Awards, you probably have a marketing campaign coming after it, right? And yet they've stayed completely silent. Oh my god.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins. Can you keep up with the rhythm?
Uh-oh.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving.
Bum, 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 bum.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the
See, I'm just saying, this fight is still peak. Although I'm really stupid, and I should have saved that gauge that I just spent on I needed it for Gluttony. Very dumb. So Gluttony is... It's only drifting by a little, actually. That's okay. Only a 1 second drift.
bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
Bum.
How will the challenger respond?
Everything is messed up.
Some of your moves.
Woo! Uh-oh, might be. I got the positional, though. Is that okay? Does it count? I got the positional.
Amazing. They clearly anticipated that.
It was worth it.
You're up, dancers. Let's turn up the heat.
Oh, no positionals here. Okay.
Fever, take it home. Can the Upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
Let's go.
You're burning up the dance floor, baby. Back to it, dancers.
Oh. For some reason I thought I'd press the other button first.
Show us some electrifying moves.
Ba-ba-dum. I'm reaping. Let's go.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn. Looks like someone isn't holding back.
That was fun. God, I never play Reaper. I probably fuck that rotation very hard. I never play Reaper. It's weird. There's a handful of jobs on FF14 that I just never really play. I normally play casters, basically. I normally play healer and caster and a bit of tank. So, like, melees and rage, there's a lot of jobs that I've barely played. Kind of regret that you missed light heavyweight and cruiserweight. I think cruiserweight was a really fun raid too. So I would say you missed out a little bit. Really fun raid too. Heavyweight's fun as well though. So at least this one's good too. Anything else to do? I think we've done everything, right? We're getting there. We fucked around for a few hours. Like, what, 2 hours? Nearly capped. Pretty decent. I can buy a tombstone piece. It's going to be good. I think I'll get a caster piece. Because I'm not going to get upgrade items on White Mage for a while anyway. Do I get the White Mage earring? You do trials after reset? You know? I don't know. Yeah, I did. And your mentor roulette as well. Okay, we'll do a red mage mentor roulette. We'll round things out with a red mage mentor roulette. That's what we'll do. Yeah, I think M6 is probably rough if you don't have people who are willing to like change the way that they rotationally play if they're struggling with the check. I think that is something that was easy to be frustrated in about PF in M6, because I did a lot of PF that too. I ran into a lot of M6 party finder clear parties that were full of players that just had no idea how to prioritize their targets. And they would just AoE pad off of the boss and do nothing else. And it would cause adds in rage, adds in rage, adds in rage, and they would change nothing. They'd just go, oh, the damage is good, and pull again. And it's like, no, no, no. Somebody has to change what they're doing here. Like, it's not just bad crit, you know? Bum, 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 bum. Should we just queue as tank so it's quicker? Give it 5 minutes. Nah, fuck it. We're gonna go tank. One mentor on tank. And it's a dungeon. Fuck. Okay, chat. I was muted, yes. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna do some video work. I'm gonna hop off. Tomorrow will be FF14 fishing. We will do FF14, but I can only fish tomorrow and the day after. And then Friday I can re-enter the PF mines. My brain is like fried today. I don't know why. I'm like not very energetic today. I'm not sure. You know how it is. Sometimes it be that way. So yeah, I'm gonna call it. Do some video work. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good rest.